So I have delivered the package. Mayor of Greater Marrow. Marrow. Someday I'll get that right. Asked me to deliver a package to the dock worker at Little Marrow, which is to the east. That's where we went. Package feels quite dense and damp. Something is seeping through the paper. Curious, but I won't open it. We won't? Can we? Oh, see, I wish we could. This is where the game would have an opportunity to, like, have a bit of decision making. They could make each playthrough unique. What is that dot? Are those different ports, I guess? Probably. So there's another one in an island there. We have a lot more to catch here. There's sharks and stuff. Oh, there's the eel. Okay. We're much faster. I assume this is always going to be the same thing. So we can get one of these. Possible we'll catch a big one. Well, that's the same crappier fish. This one was better. The cod. Fill up the corners here. Is this coastal? Or shallow, sorry. Doesn't look like it, eh? It is shallow. It's not the one I'm looking for. Let's try this one. Oh, I think I see eels over here. Oh, there's a bottle there. Oh, but that's a dredge. Okay. A message in a bottle. 20th of August, 1927, added to cabin. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Marrow. I stopped to think about it. Marrow. It just, Marrow rolls off the tongue a little bit better for me. Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain Ocean's Riches. It was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket in front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. There's 12 of these. I forgot about bringing the package. Should I go over? I'm going to go back and deliver the package. Closer now. This is the relaxing part. Curious to see when it gets intense. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not going to get intense. What, a delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. 25. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you, sorry. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. So can I talk to him again? How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Ha! Most days it's pretty quiet. The pay is not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? Yeah, but what's it like working the docks? Let's see this book. Sustainable fishing. Oh, read to unlock. Reading, 0% complete. So we're reading it as we go? Or maybe when we sleep or something? Undock, rest, research. Maybe that lets us unlock the other research things. Okay, we're like a little more than halfway through the day, so... I can find some of those eels. We also just have like some more space. Seems like even if you fail, you can get a fish, huh? It's getting dark. This shallow? Oh, I see eels. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, this is weird. Gray eel. Oh, I see. It goes from one to the other. That's pretty good. I say we head back. There's the eye. Wasn't always there. Okay, so fishmonger. Have you caught any fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. $52.96. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Ah, okay. Okay, I like it. So that's the end of our debt. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood. The spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. A town is... Do you ever have that problem, guys? Like where you just like... You just cannot pronounce a word to save your life. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. And how do I get these materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Well, I don't have any materials so far. I'll have to figure out how to get those exactly. And I have 216, so I can't buy this yet. And we haven't unlocked any nets, but could get a new light, cracked bulb, cloudy lens. So 500 lumens, 32 feet. 750 lumens, 65 feet. And it takes 1 hour to install. Okay, that's what the install time means. I like it. So we can go out at night and see if we can fulfill that order, which was for 24% complete reading. So just happens over time as we're going along. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. The fishmonger at Greater Marrow received a special order from a customer. Says he'll pay me well for fulfilling the order. 2 squid and 1 black grouper. They only bite at night. Shall we take the risk and go out at night, everybody? Let's do it. Oh, I'm gonna say I don't see any fish. Aha! Black grouper. 1 foot 6 inches. A short, stocky fish with mottled black coloring. Perfect camouflage in the black waters of night. Perfect. Another one. How many did we need again? Just 1 black grouper. So we're looking for arrow squid now. So when we're turning, it also affects. Oh. I see fishies, but I can't fish there. That's Dredge, right? It doesn't look like it's the same spots. God. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? You know what? I'm getting these 2 arrow squids. Yeah, and then I'm getting the hell. I'm gonna go rest here. Oh, it turned off. That's why. I thought my light broke or something. So we're resting until dawn, and then we'll go and do some regular fishing. Oh, right, these ones aren't so good. It wouldn't be better with mouse and keyboard. But I like playing with controllers if I have the option. And it's manageable. Oh, that's been fished out. Wait, what's that? Or is that ocean? Oh, I thought I saw a shark or something. Yeah, it is oceanic. Okay. Well, our stock's we're pretty full up now, so. Trophy caught. Beautiful. Trying to think if I can move stuff around, but this is pretty good. 3 foot 2 inch gray eel, a slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Let's drop off what we've got and fulfill that order, and then we could probably head back out and do some more fishing. So park in the boat. Is it called parking? What's the boating term? What's the nautical term? I'm so bad at nautical terms, by the way. Like I don't know the bow from the stern. There's got to be some nautical term for parking the boat, right? Docking the boat. Have you got any fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. So we definitely don't want to use the trophies for that, right? I assume it doesn't matter which ones. $76.69. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. A basic crab pot. A simple crab pot can be deployed out at sea. And it yields 1 to 2 per day, and it has a 3x3 capacity. So it's something we put out there, and it will generate crabs, because that's what everyone wants. To play a crab pot, don't forget where you put it. Wait, did I just install it permanently in a spot? I thought I was just taking it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. No, it's not permanently there, I don't think. I could buy another one. Pick up. Okay, good. Sells for 25, but costs 100. So let's sell the rest of the fish. I am curious though. This sells for $29.54, and this is $22.37. Oh, it's so much better. Oh, right. Also, this is a black grouper. That's a Gulf flounder, so they're different. Can I move this also? Oh, it has to go there because that's where the lights are, right? Oh, it does say uninstall. Uninstall. Okay. Thought I couldn't remove them. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. What? Repair all. Oh, right, the crab pot. It's like, huh? My equipment's broken. Okay, what about the mayor? What can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman. Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long! He shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? Want to ask about the wider region? Certainly. Is there someone in particular you wish to know more about? Devil's Spine? Ah, yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? How about the Gale Cliffs? Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area? Might as well find out about all of them. The Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those? Is there another area? The Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to go exploring there. And I should get back to fishing. I also didn't look at... If you're waiting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. Correct engine operation. Pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. And we have 192.86, right? So we still can't afford this. So I think we just do some regular fishing until we can afford that. And then when we get the ocean fishing thing, we can go... correct engine operation. We could go to another place. Common crab and fiddler crab. Okay. Do we just put it anywhere? It says can be deployed out at sea. Select the crab pot ability with left shoulder button. Deploy one with X. So can I just put it here? 2 feet. 3 feet. Plenty. Okay. Just curious to see, like, does it ever say not plenty? No. Okay. Mackerel, eh? Let's check over here. The Gulf flounder. You know, it just says pathetic, cowardly, bottom-dwelling fish, but it doesn't say it's not worth a lot. But it does take up 4 spots, whereas the other one takes up 2. So we could have 2. But it says low, so I guess eventually we're just going to end up fishing out this area, and we have to go further out. To make our catches. We completed sustainable fishing. A hefty tome and laborious read goes into great detail about techniques that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing. Oh, upon fish stocks. Mentions something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with the rod. I wonder if I should leave some. Like, I wonder if they replenish over time. Oh, that one went away. That one went away, I guess, because it's nighttime. It's Dredge. Could probably do like one more on the way back. Oh, wait, there's a shiny. Ah, the lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Oh, that's cool. I'm digging the writing. Maybe we can pick up one of the crabs on the way. Check pot. 3 days remaining. Okay, well, we don't want to stay out too late. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Rods, reels, and rigs. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. 94.84. Okay, so the black grouper was 35. That's 8. 15. So yeah, like 2 of these is more than 1 of these. Takes more time to fish it though. So probably worth it to get the blue mackerel then. But the black grouper is very nice. I should select that book to read. So this is gonna make it so that we catch more efficiently, maybe? This is gonna make it so that our engine goes faster. Let's go with rods, reels, and rigs. You want a variety of tackle to catch all the fish out there. Make sure you're prepared for whatever you come across. We're at 287 now. Still not there. Let's rest for the day. Still really curious about what that light is. Maybe we can like drive around behind the island to check it out. So now, there we go. Fiddler crab. 7.1 inches, fresh. A relatively normal sized crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can grip with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile and can be snapped off with ease. It's a big one. And what were we after again? A common crab and a fiddler crab. And that was the fiddler one, right? Okay, so we just wait for the next catch. While we're doing that, do some more fishing. Depleted. I'm just like fishing this place to death, eh? We'll see how this works out. It could make sense from a game perspective that like you'd have to keep moving around. They want to keep everything moving forward. So they make it so that you have to move to another area. Just want to check on this again. So it says 2 days remaining. And that's the number of days that this lasts, right? Not how long it takes for it to get to catch something. Have you got any crabs for that order? Don't forget, if your crab pots get a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to patch them up. I could get some more of those, right? Well, the other crabs are tiny. All right, come back when you have everything. Now to regular business, eh? Oh, hope the seagulls didn't get to your catch. Those blasted pests. I can't read anymore. Sorry, it's a mess in here. I've just been so busy lately. You know how it is. Exhausting. We're getting close to that. So should I buy... another one of these? 100. And it yields 1 to 2 per day. I think... oh, don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than to not come back at all. I guess it's... yeah, it's a good investment, right? Just keep throwing them out here. Oh, look. That one's shiny. What does that mean? Does that mean it's new? Disturbed water, stock high. Coastal. What the hell? A grotesque mackerel? Oh, here we go. Pursuit added. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've ever seen before. This is where I think the game's getting a little creepy. Show the fishmonger. Caught a strange looking fish. Never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled from the water, but its scales are still pulsing with a strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. Have headache and ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger of Greater Marrow will know more. Let's keep fishing. To deal with that headache, right? Starting to run out of time. Oceanic, okay. Should be able to get that new equipment. Complete it again. I hope we caught a crab. No? I'm pretty sure it shows you when you've got something, right? The water's disturbed around it. Let's go to that fishmonger. Show him that weird fish. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. A handkerchief. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. So, sell those fish. So 72.14. We're up to 354. We can't quite get that ocean fishing equipment. We got this weird handkerchief. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Well, that's pretty creepy.